The passengers were just sitting down to dinner, an appetizer of squid. The more than 4,000 people embarking on a luxury cruise, all oblivious to the looming crisis. Then a loud bang. Cutlery, glasses and crockery were sent flying across the dinner tables. And then the lights went out and there was panic.
Then we had a blackout and everybody was just screaming out. All the passengers were running up and down. And then we went to our cabins to get to know what's going on. And then they said that we should stay calm. It's nothing. It's just an electric shock problem or just some blackout thing. But the ship was already tilted, so you can imagine the ship already like this.
Helicopters were needed to rescue around 50 people after the ship listed so badly they couldn't launch lifeboats. As bewildered survivors were evacuated to Porto San Stefano on the mainland, authorities confirmed that 3 people were known to have died. But rescuers say the search of the submerged cabin areas is continuing and there may be more bodies yet to be found. Coast Guard ships are also searching the water for anyone who may have jumped or been knocked overboard. Photographs of the ship's hull show a huge gash and substantial damage over a 50-metre section below the waterline. The cause of it isn't clear. Although the Costa Concordia finally settled on a sandbar close to the shore, it was much further out when the initial damage was done.
The
ship developed a problem in the hull, on the left side, probably a leak, and it started letting in water and listing. The captain tried to get as close to the coastline as possible, and from there the evacuation operations began. We dispatched more than 5 ships to the area, as well as numerous smaller vessels, and there are 4 helicopters too. The ship, after some time and after the evacuation of some 4,000 people, began listing even more.
The evacuees are taking refuge in schools, hotels and even a church on the tiny island of Giglio. Those evacuated by helicopter were flown to Grosseto, while others who were rescued by local ferry boats took survivors to the mainland. It's made a definitive head count difficult to do. There are currently around 50 people who are so far unaccounted for. Paul Brennan, Al Jazeera.